Long time no see. So yeah, finally returned to Pax Nova after a while. I mentioned this in other videos. I actually love this game. I wasn't playing it so much because it was just pushing my rig too far with the GPU thing. I actually overheated the GPU, but now I decided to try it again after I formatted my PC. And that in the back is snowflakes, by the way. And since this is a pet-friendly channel, yeah, they are gonna be all around for the entire video. So yeah, but as I was saying, I formatted the computer, so I decided to give it a shot, and one thing led to another, and the game is working just fine. We have a new patch. Apparently, several bugs were squashed in the process. It's ironed out in a way. I'm eager to test it. I have played like a couple of hours, 1 or 2 hours with a custom faction. I want to play a custom faction here, so yeah. The downside of it is that I really don't have my old saves. While I formatted, I didn't really have the time to keep them with me. So yeah, so let's build a custom faction here. I'm actually thinking about going kind of secretive, kind of spy-like in a sense. Like I forget the name of the faction in Wu that does the trick of the secretive spy thing. So yeah, whatever. So let's see, otherworldly warriors. I kind of want to go for. There was this concept in Mu 1 with this faction that they were basically considered like extra-dimensional creatures that entered this dimension and started trying to make a living for themselves in here. And so they had all this weird cultural thing going on. They actually looked in Mu 1. They actually looked like Wraiths. I hate what they did to the guys in Mu 2016, for example. It's just that the secret race that has no shape, has no form. The idea is interesting. They have no shape. They can just transmute to several other things, kind of like the Sulak in interstellar space, which are very interesting as well. It's a mix of alien drones and shapeshifters. Very cool. But here, I actually want to do kind of like space wraiths or something like that. So, otherworldly warriors, journeys +2, +0.2 ether per turn if at war. This makes a lot of sense to me. Since they are warlike, I'm gonna have to work around this. Ritualists start with +8 ether. So yeah, it would be an ether-based run, maybe. Spiritualists gain twice the amount of ether per destroyed enemy or nest. Yeah, this all ether. I might do them scholars or just put them. Let's study the other things. 2.2 ether per turn. War. Not in war. Yeah, this makes no sense to me now. I could just go like this if I want to go peaceful. I want a peaceful route. But I actually kind of want to go like the Shadow Wraiths. You know, I could actually create two factions. In fact, Technocratic. Great city planners, serene entrepreneurs. So basically, war, bonus ether, twice the amount of ether per destroyed enemy or nest. Okay, so it's basically ether all over the place. I could put cunning in place only of something that I find here, like. Could just take this off and put cunning. Bonus point when start +2. Serene, efficient, harmonious, zealots. Or I could just go all the way down to war. You know, magnets, city architects, ethereal seekers, settlers. Instead of one city. Yeah, there are plenty of advantages that toy around with the idea of ether. It's interesting. Well, do I want them to be ritualists? Do I want them to be kind of religious? I don't think so. I might put the theory of settlers. Like, there are these entities, these otherworldly forces that have to survive through guile and, but also have this you know, this capability for. This is it's actually an interesting combination. It could just start with an extra, with just an extra. It's just as if they converted ethereal. They basically convert ether into a citizen. Yeah, this is an interesting advantage. It's kind of what I'm going for. I'm gonna take off ritualists. It would be a nice combination because I could just start with a settler without even waiting. But I like this and I like this as well. I could just go ritualists, otherworldly warriors, and settlers. Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense. Let's see the disadvantages, the negative traits. Lousy fighters, incompetent builders, anxious. No. Tainted. Yeah, that would be interesting. Like toxic ghosts, spaceports, and military districts. No. No. Corrupt, no. This is interesting. Dissonant, as if their presence was something that lingers and causes distress. That would be fairly interesting. Homesick. Can't build settlers. Farming district. Let me see one thing. I can put ethereal settlers and homesick at the same time. Can I confirm this? My god, I can confirm that. No, 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 no. Please don't do that. This just makes no sense. Let me put this in it. I like this idea. So they are disturbing ghosts, you know. Interesting. That's an interesting. So let's call them wraiths, or no, void wraiths. All right. I'm not gonna put void singers. Entities from another reality. Another dimension. Void. Let me just either split. Yeah, that's void wraiths. Void wraiths carry an ancestral. Oops. Mark. The sign of their curse cast out from their home, cast out from their home world. The Wraiths live eternally. Tribeless, homeless, and hurtless. This is Aristotle. Their very presence is disturbing. Everything and everyone. Oh, sorry. Around. Entities from another reality, another dimension. Void wraiths. There. Carry an ancestral mark, the sign of their curse. Cast out from their home world. For crimes unknown. The wraiths live eternally tribeless, homeless, and hurtless. Their very presence disturbing everything and everyone around. Okay, leader name. The voice. Oh no, the whisper. Okay, now a face for you guys. You're not gonna look like humans. I need something really alien and otherworldly. No. Honey. Yeah, I think the Clan is kind of like, but I could use some armor, I yes. You know, I'm thinking something like the Vorlon and the Shadows from Babylon 5, you know? I'm thinking about creating another faction that is the exact opposite now, just for the kicks. Koive Syndicate. Yeah, I like their armor. I like the Koive armor. But, yeah. No. No, nothing. I don't think. Drosk. Yeah, the Drosk wouldn't look so cool. Why is the Fierce Sect human here? Oh, they use they use the human bases. Yeah, I don't really mind that they're using human, but the Corvus would look cool as well. Like, you know, Dynasty of Suns. I could use Dynasty of Suns, Dynasty of Suns too. Rouge Society. Let's check Rouge Society. Exclusive technologies have not been set yet. So exclusive technologies, inspirational speeches, divine harmony, home planet tour, building materials, patriotic fervor, Call of Duty, Arbing shrines, force attributes, new nation, the corruption police, taking drive economy, skidded schools, land licenses, miracle newborn. What's this? Capital city gets a new one. What's it? Gets a new. Oh, I can see this in mode. Better alignment. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes, the shaping of ether. Oh, that's interesting. Increases knowledge by 1. Research production replaces doctor's technology. But it is path of enlightenment. It's kind of the opposite that I want to go for here. Anti-corrupt donation box, force tributes, tribute 8 actions. No. No. I think Call of Duty actually. Yeah, Call of Duty. And late game technologies, Blazing Inferno, Flame the Rift, Enlightened Voodoo. I like Voodoo for this one. Donor Program, T Armor, Close to Destiny, Grand Factories, Mystical Citizens. Sorry. Oh, no. This looks way more interesting. Confirm. Since they are coming from another world or another dimension, their main objective is to proliferate here, so yeah. Okay. Looks cool. This looks cooler. Darker. A little bit redder. Yes, perfect. There we go. Yes, I think this armor will do. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Void Wraiths. Yes. I like my Void Wraiths. It's a shame that Brave Balance Reality. Why is it human here? This is what I don't understand, because if I come here, for example, it's actually going to put Corvus, I think, isn't it? Kingdom of Hurricane Fear. Yeah, in here it's Tyr, for example. But in here, does it just change the image? Do I have to change this on the traits and I can see it? Or does it always use the... Because there are some bases that actually use the... Just change the looks. But if I put some image on the Drosk, for example, like... see, it changes. It becomes Drosk. I don't think it makes too much of a difference in the end, because... But I gotta check this out later on. Let me go back to Rouge Society. Okay, let's just cancel, it's easier. I'm not gonna do the other faction now, I'm just gonna put the Void Wraiths as they recently arrived. And let's... Yeah, difficult, medium, common, average, common... Seal, Diplomacy, Science, Score, and Quest. Fine, let's start like this. I think it would be easier to start like this for now. Till I get reacquainted with the game. I always loved in these games the possibility of creating your own faction. So when Master of Orion did that, to me, back in the day, it was really cool. It's one of the attributes that I like the most in 2016, but the balance in that game, as far as I understand, is not very good. And I don't know, there are some games that actually allow you to do a lot of tweaking, like oh my god, that game has lots of customization possibilities. And I can just last time I sat down to play that game, not the last time, but the time before that, I actually spent more time by creating races, different species, different factions for the game than actually playing it. And I just put all these factions inside a huge game. Actually, unfortunately, they got lost with the no backup issue. But I still intend to recover them. I still have the idea for those factions, which was basically the universe was built around, the setting was built around the idea of a human species that used all its potential to face genetic transformations that would lead to the genetic enrichment of the universe, but at the same time the factions started fighting amongst themselves. So there were the purists, there was a warlike faction, there were factions that were prepared, basically made to be RP and icons for the people. It was pretty cool. The idea for the game was pretty cool. So basically, it was in a way it flirted with the notion of sci-fantasy, and I always liked that idea. I've actually been writing a little bit around those lines, but yeah, that takes a little bit of time, and I also want to explore the ideas a little further. Not gonna edit this, I'm just gonna talk over the loading screen, just because I like to watch the art, and because that gives me time to get some stuff out of my system after so long away from this game. I'm trying to remember exactly what the patch notes said, but I remember that there was certain animations fixing, certain crash situations that were fixed. It was a long list, and I find it recomforting to see that such a good game still receives attention. The one thing that I noticed while I played, however, is that the AI remains sort of untouched as far as I can tell. And I think at very least I felt like the game had a lot less mobs running around the map. And I wouldn't say it's quite a relief, because it's not very hard to produce military units in here. You can actually produce them right from the get-go, in a sense. You just have to build a military base and spill them off. I love the art for this game. We had to leave Earth behind, as it had no future. Yeah, this is not my story. Now that we have finally arrived to our destination, preparing to take the rest of our crew out of cryostasis, we have no time to look back to those we left behind and the fate of our homes. We can only look ahead to what awaits us below. We don't know what dangers and mysteries we'll be facing, but we have no other choice other than to be prepared. No other choice other. Yeah, again, the English could I'm not the one to say it, but every single time I read these texts, they actually have some interesting content, but the way of conveying this content is, it's all broken. Draxothea 1. Always desert. I always get desertic planets at the beginning. I don't know if I should tweak some sort of a option in there. Finally land on the planet. I can finally start thinking about settling. Okay, let's just get a refresher here. Okay, I gotta build a city. So, Hermucoda. Yeah, this is useful right from the get-go. Hermucoda. I think I'm gonna sit my city right here. It's kind of a hard sell because I'm gonna have I have a small amount of hexes. But it's pretty defensible, I think. Maybe it's worth it. Yeah, let's risk it. Thank you. Okay, let me just get this out of the way. So now I have to get Path of Bliss 4. So yeah, I killed 3 hexes in here. So I have to grow the city in order to get more. And this is not very good. This is actually very unfortunate. But I kind of like to, kind of like the idea of settling amidst the mountains here. Not that I'm ever going to get attacked, really, but this is one of the things that I was talking about, the AI. It's kind of didn't really attack me in any way or any circumstance. Let me see here. District location. What district is this? Just go back a step. We can sell this because I think I double clicked somewhere. Residential farming, so I could just put farming in order to. I'm gonna put farming district here. Okay, alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is put down a military district. But military districts, I don't really have space to put them down. I actually it might be smarter to use this to production, but yeah, no, let's leave it right now. Let me, I still have, let me get the explorer here. Choose the research first. So what I'm going to research according to the characteristics of our people. Technology is always a good one. Battle, war principles are always cool. Trade, yeah, we're not interested in trading for the most part. It's either war or science. I could just go technocracy. There's battle engineers as well. Armor damage, ray damage. Phasers. Mega labs. Yeah, I think that our species should start by trying to understand this world at first, right? I mean, we're new around here. I'm gonna set you to auto-explore. Yeah, this is the problem with auto-explore. You just found something that might be interesting. Well, it might be more pertinent for me to just explore these things after I have some some military power, because this scout, if I actually begin exploring and just searching for in these ruins and in derelict ships, I might just get an enemy and get destroyed. So let the game decide for itself. So 2 turns. Let's see what we're finding around. Alright. 1 more turn. New quest, new home. Start discussing whether or not it should be a good time to spend. I'll start spending these. Consensus was definite and resounding yes. Shall we give them what they want? Build a new settlement within 50 turns. 15 turns. So yeah, now I gotta build a settler. Fine by me. Ether. Yeah, I can use Ether to build mine. So that's what I'm gonna do. Settler it. So it takes 8 turns. I can found another city in less than 15 turns. End turn. I already have some possibilities for a new city here. Stone scales. So I have areas for labor production, more research. Yeah. I kept the city limit. Oh, okay. We have adversaries coming towards us. You'd better run. What we have here is Solari Incorporated. Thaddeus Darrow, welcome to our fine home, the Whisper. Do you need anything? 4 influence, right? Yeah, I have 4 influence, so I'm gonna send a delegation here. Okay. Studying these guys. Why did you do this? Come on, that was a stupid move, Scout. You took 3 damage there. Yeah, the enemies, the mobs are not less numerous. It was just the luck of the draw last game. Successfully finished our research of technocracy. Greatly rewarding those who further advance our society motivates our brightest minds to be much more productive. Even if it means those who aren't quite bright enough will be left out. Yeah, there's always exclusion. The motto of future societies. Let's see, what else can I search? Medical miracle. Can be used for variety. Yeah, we're gonna research about bodies for ourselves, so this is mandatory in our playthrough, you know. Researching medical technologies, because we're kind of developing our own physiology in this new universe. There we go. I really wish I could change the names of the cities to us in trying to say something, however we can understand anything. We need to study their language before we can communicate. Koive Syndicate. Fine. I always get the Syndicate. Last time it was quite the okay, they started city. Fine. It's just that I'm inside the city. Yeah, that's why they are tagging. Heal yourself, please. So you're gonna sit your ass there and heal. I don't know if it takes the attack, I don't remember. So you're gonna have to test it out. No, it's actually attacking the city, apparently. No, it's attacking my scout. Damn it. Fine. So I'm gonna move away from these guys. Try to flee. Okay. How's the settler going? 4 turns. Okay, end turn. Very powerful group from beyond this galaxy. I represent the essence shards we seek. Help us, shall. A gift and power come give back to you. We shall. Friends we are not, but foes are we neither. You talk too much for someone so neutral. But I love his armor, the design of his armor with the hands around the head, the kind of a polygon-shaped armor that he holds, the hands coming from inside these metal hands coming from inside the jacket, the coat. Very interesting, the position as well. Shoulders, the stretch of the shoulders, so cool. Cities planning to get a last one prosperity penalty. Discarded upon use, trade influence, one necessary influence. I have essential shard. I have 0 essence shards. I'm gonna put some snowstorm in here. Oh, not enough essence shards. I need essence shards. There are no quests that I can use to get some, so yeah. Shame. I actually wanted to see the snowstorm. Let me pull you down south again. I'm actually thinking of coming around here to build another city. Just stay in the valleys, you know, around the rivers, and try to dig out all these Imyakota, my cities. Stuff that I should think about. Let me see what's what in here. Koive Syndicate. Might 3, 1 arrow, 1 bureaucratic. Okay, my might is 0. They already have troops on the floor. Noni High. Drag South here. Seals. Increases income in the capital city by 10%. Okay. Yeah, they're merchants basically. Magnets. Efficient. Entrepreneurs. And they are dissonant as well. Harmony growth has a penalty of 0.1. Okay. Hand turn. Yeah, I can confirm. Fine. Now I have yes, my column, my settler. Let me think here. I have more science here. Could build a science city. It won't get too much of a boost. If I build it there, what do we have here? Pyrite. Yeah, I can have 2 in here. It should be interesting. Just put. I don't know if I can build on hills. That's a problem because, well, I might just build up north here. You know. But I want to profit from this as well. Extra production. Yeah, there's always this. You know. And I would still be protected by the mountains. Closing territory down here would be interesting as well. Less pollution. Yeah, I think here. Let's go here. I want profit from this. Move units. It's for you. I'm gonna send you here. Let's send you to the west now. Trying to avoid the natural threats that are in there. Alright. Okay, let me go back to the city now, because it's time to build a military district in the city. Yeah, I can only build here or here, so I'm gonna build here. I actually could wait till the second city is ready, but I'm gonna do this now. So he actually moved this guy first and actually detoured my settler. Is that it? I think it is. Interesting. It's interesting to notice these little details Oh, look at that. Nani High's right by my side and already have soldiers on the field. Well, they have 2 light infantries. Interesting. Nani High must fall. That's all I have to say. But they do have 5 power now. 5 might. So yeah, I'm a little late on might. Okay. Let's see. Can we settle now? Yes, I want to settle here. So our new home is ready. I still have 2 turns to go. That's fantastic. I have a second city. Abjit. Abhijit. My second city. Fantastic. Now what am I gonna do here? Let's settle down a production city, I think, right? Military resident extraction district. A strategic. Oh, it has to be placed. Oh no, sorry, I actually got confused. I have no strategic resources so far. Residential, extraction, military, research, farming. It's industrial district that I want to place down. Put this here. All right. Fantastic. Let me just save this so I can come back anytime I want. So this is the void. Oh no. Wait, to create new save. Void. Void is that. Void. Oh yeah, I have to put one, just one. Void Wraiths.